Hi, Philida. This is Cindy Abitz, and I've been asked to share what God has been teaching me through these very unusual times. So today I'd like to share with you some verses from Proverbs 3, verses 5 through 6. They say, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight." So these verses are very well known. They're very familiar, probably to many of you. And these are verses I often turn to, especially during hard times. I have clung to these verses a lot in my life. Um, these times have been very unusual and very odd. Strange problems have arisen from the coronavirus. Things like suddenly now I'm homeschooling, or my job is different, or my husband's job has changed. And there's just been a lot of uncertainty and a lot of questions and fears. And I'd love to tell you guys that I have risen to the occasion. I have trusted God through each and every one of those circumstances. But I really haven't. I have unfortunately noticed a trend of the way I tend to deal with fear and anxiety. And that's what the Lord's been showing me. I tend to first have a fear and I worry about it. And then rather than turning to Him, I usually turn that into making a plan or a strategy and trying to just follow that plan until I feel better, until I feel like, oh, this is working and I'm just going to work as hard as this until it feels better. Unfortunately, this is very flawed thinking and it's very prideful. And the Lord has brought me back to these verses, even though they're so familiar. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart." So when a fear or an anxiety comes up, I need to pause and I need to give that to Him. And I need to trust that He understands me and He's going to help me through that. And recognizing too that sometimes a problem does mean a plan has to come together and we have to figure out how to move forward, but that's not in my strength. I need to trust God to help me through that. And I need to ask for His wisdom through that. So that's how I've been trying to address any fears or concerns that come up. I just need to ask God to help me. And then ultimately acknowledging that it's Him who is helping me, that He is at work and that He is to be praised. And glory goes to Him because it's not in my strength of how to address those things. So my challenge to you guys would just be one thing I've noticed during this unusual time with this virus is seems like every day there's a new concern or a new fear. So today I just challenge you, spend some time in prayer and just ask the Lord to search your heart and to see if there's anything or any area in your life that you have not fully trusted Him with, and just share how you're feeling and ask for His guidance and help, and then acknowledge and praise Him for how He is at work in your life and all that He is doing. Love you, church, and hopefully we'll see you face to face sometime soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.